A good Erev Shabbos, MyJewishFlorida, 4-minute Shabbos Shuva, Parshas Ha'azinu. I once saw a quote that we live in the present, fantasize about the future, and distort the past. As opposed to previous generations, our generation is way more engrossed and focused on the future than the past. The past is primitive and depressing, and the future is dazzling and unlimited. But Rosh Hashanah, Yom HaZikaron, tells us that the history of ourselves and our actions are important, and Hashem remembers them. As it says in this week's Parshas Ha'azinu, Zechor Yemais Olam Binu Shnos Dor V'Dor. Remember the days of yore. Understand the years of one generation to the next generation. My great Rosh Hashiva, Agana B'Zelig Epstein Zatzal, told me that pasuk tells us that the imperative of Jewish history is not simply to memorize facts, dates of events, but rather to see Hashem's hashgacha pratis in Jewish history and to learn from it. Certainly in our own personal history, in our personal story, we need to look at it and to learn from it as well. And one of the most important ways that we can look at our past and to learn from our failures is to have a vision for the future and to plan for it. As it says, failing to plan is planning to fail, whether wholly or partially. The best-selling book, What They Don't Teach at Harvard Business School, records a remarkable study that they had at Harvard Business School. They asked their graduates, how many of you have plans, credible plans, and goals and visions for the future? And how many of you wrote it down? 13% said that they had a vision and goals for their future, but did not write it down. An additional 3% said that they had specific goals for their future and wrote it down. And after 10 years, they reevaluated that graduating class and they saw a remarkable thing. That the 13% who had goals for the future but did not write it down were earning on average twice as much as the other 84% that did not. And the 3% that both had goals for the future and wrote it down in a plan were earning on average a remarkable 10 times more than the other 97% of their class from Harvard Business School. And they said it had nothing to do with IQ. All it was having a plan and a vision and writing it down even better. The great Piaget Rebbe said that the main thing about the Yomim Noirayim is the need to change and improve. And he suggested that we should view ourselves 6 months in the future, 1 year in the future, and then set specific attainable goals to come close to the self-ideal. As the great Bali Musa used to do, have Kabbalahs, have small goals for the year ahead and write them down. The amazing, great Panovich Rav Zatzal, who accomplished so much before the Holocaust and after the Holocaust, said that he was only able to accomplish so much because he had a vision and plans to carry out. On Shabbos Shuva, we need to ask ourselves, what do I want to become? How could I improve this year? And what is my plan to do it? And to rephrase the quote we started with, we should learn from the past, fantasize about the future, and have goals in the present to get there. And that's supposed to not only accomplish our dreams and the dreams that Kadosh Baruch Hu has for us, we should be zoicha to a good Shiur and a Gemar Chasima Tova, and a good Shiur.